William Oates, 15th Alabama. As men fell, their comrades closed the gap, returning the fire most spirited. I soon discovered that the left of the 47th Alabama was disconnected, as men were being mowed down like grain for the South.
It was a stirring, not to say appalling sight. Here, a whole battery of shot and shell cutting a ragged chasm through a serried mass, flinging men and horses like drift aside. There, a rifle volley at close range, with reeling shock. Hands tossed in the air, muskets dropped with death's quick relax. Others with manhood's proud calm and rally. There, a defiant regiment of ours, broken, slaughtered, captured, or survivors of both sides crouching among the rocks for shelter from the terrible crossfire where there is no rear. Death around, behind, before, and madness everywhere.
My dead and wounded were greater in number than those still on duty. The blood stood in puddles on rocks. I still hoped for reinforcements, but it seemed impossible to retreat.
The formidable 15th Alabama, repulsed and, as we hoped, dispersed, now in solid, orderly array, still more than twice our numbers came rolling through the fringe of chaparral on our left. No dash, no yells, no demonstration for effect, but settled purpose and determination. I saw the faces of my men, one after another, when they fired their last cartridge, turn anxiously towards mine for a moment, and square to the front again. To the front for them lay death, to the rear what they would die to save. Not a moment was about to be lost. 5 minutes more of such a defensive, and the last roll call would sound for us. Desperate as the chances were, there was nothing for it but to take the offensive. I stepped to the colors, the men turned towards me. One word was enough. Bayonets!
Amidst the confusion, moments later, I did order a retreat. I had the officers and men advised that when the signal was given, everyone should run in the direction from whence we came.
Ranks were broken, many retired before us, somewhat hastily. Some threw their muskets to the ground, even loaded, sunk to their knees, threw up their hands, calling out, "We surrender." We were taking on prisoners by the scores, more than we could hold or send to the rear, so many made final escape up Great Round Top. But it was no light task to get our men to stop. They were under the momentum of their deed. They thought they were on the road to Richmond. They had to be reasoned with, persuaded, but at last faced about and marched back to that dedicated crest with swelling hearts.